Keegan, obviously a very important first round victory for you. Just maybe take us through some of the tendencies that you saw out of your group, because you guys played down for an entire game, basically in game two. You guys played up. You guys went into the third period trailing. What did you see out of your group that allowed you guys to prevail in that first round?
I think we just stuck with it. It goes back to January, February, March when we were, getting different examples of different types of games. When we were down going into the third period, we were carrying a lead. We had to come back. It's all that experience we gained in the grind time during the year, and it's starting to pay off now. Like we've been talking about it all year. We're gonna have different scenarios going into the third of every game in the playoffs, and we have to know how to handle them. And we were skating, and we just kept with it. And obviously it was a timely goal by Bush at the start of the third. But
when talking to your teammates and your coaches, they always often reference you guys, the leadership group, and in you guys keeping things steady, making sure the heightened emotions don't get to you. How do you guys manage those emotions, especially during playoff hockey, and what's the message to the rest of the group when you are in an emotional state?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously playoffs are the most emotional time of the year for everybody. The crowd's into it, we're into it, and there's going to be times in the game where it's easy to boil over, get too upset about something that happened, whether it be a bad call you thought you made or a mistake or whatever. But it's just all about not letting the highs get too high and the lows getting too low. There's going to be times when we're buzzing and we have to calm it down a little bit, but then there's the other side of the coin too, when we're getting frustrated and we're losing our style of play a little bit, and we just have to calm everybody down. But we have a great group of guys, and lots of leaders on this team that are really easy to just look to and follow their lead when it's time to calm the waters a little bit.
You talked about the highs and lows. One of the highs must have been playing in front of a crowd of 8,125, I think was the official announcement. Just maybe take us through the environment here in Bakersfield and how that could be an advantage for you guys heading into the Pacific Division Finals.
Oh, it's a huge advantage. I mean, the even on the weekday game, the crowd was unbelievable, and then we come in there and for the game 4 and even coming out right at the start of the game and just hearing them when they announced the starting lineup and stuff, it was pretty special. It was definitely the best and most lively crowd I've seen in Bakersfield, and it's kind of the way the year's been going. It's been getting better and better as the years went on, and as we've grown as a team. So it's been fun, and we can't wait to see them out there next round.
Now they do. Let's start with
how comfortable is it knowing that you guys are going to be here for at least another week or so, in your own spot, and then you hit the road for game 3, but you get to kind of stay home for a little bit and play the Rabobank?
Oh, it's obviously it's home. You're comfortable. You get to sleep in your own bed, eat your own food. That's what we worked for all year. 1, to make the playoffs, and 2, to get as high as we can in the standings. So we have that luxury of having home ice advantage. We get 1 extra game each round at home, and you also get to start at home. It definitely is an advantage, and especially when we have the crowd going like it was last Friday, you get to ride off them as well.
Just maybe talk about the versatility of your club in terms of, you guys went with 12-6, this conventional 12-6 in game 1, and then in game 2 as well. And then you guys were able to make a change, and seemed like you guys didn't even lose your step. You had guys playing in different spots, double shifting up top. You guys had 7D. Just maybe talk about the versatility of this club and why it's allowed you guys to be successful.
Yeah, I know for sure. It's the reason we've been successful all year is our depth, top to bottom. We have forwards and even a couple guys who aren't in the lineup right now who could easily be in the lineup and being successful as well. We have an unbelievable group of guys and team, and we've dealt with different scenarios this year, whether it be injuries or just lots of bodies on the back end, where we've won 11-7, and it's something that not a lot of guys are used to, but it just says a lot about our group. We stick together, we're ready to roll with the punches and play with whoever you're thrown out with at that point in time.
What changes mentally for you guys going from a 5-game type of series to a 7-game?
No, not a lot. I mean, it's obviously there's a couple more games in there. You need 1 more win. It's still a race to 4 wins or a race to 3 wins. Every game's a battle and every game's important, and it's the same type of mindset.
Keegan, can you talk about San Diego? I mean, they upset, obviously, San Jose. They always play you guys tough. Just kind of talk about they won their first round. You guys won in 4. They won in 4. Just kind of talk about what they bring to the table and maybe some of the challenges they're going to present this week.
Yeah, they're a good team. I mean, a lot of these things we're saying about ourselves and people are saying about us, you can, flip the card and write the exact same things about them. They've got depth top to bottom. They've got, good solid decor. And lots of depths back there as well. You see some guys that haven't been playing for them that easily could be playing. They got 2 capable goalies. They play a hard game. They have a good forecheck. So it's going to be a fun series. It's going to be exciting. I know it's fun going down there and playing in San Diego, and our teams kind of match up well against each other where it's going to be a battle start to finish. But that's playoff hockey, and we couldn't ask for a better challenge.
Keegan, what's the number one thing you learned about your group in that first round series?
Just resilience. I mean, it's nothing I didn't know that we had before. We go into Colorado, we have a good first game, win the first game, and then the second game, we didn't play all that bad. We could have been better, but we kind of were spinning our tires a bit, and then all of a sudden we're coming home and it's 1-1 when we were hoping, it'd be 2-0 coming home, and then we stuck with it. It was how are we going to respond? How are we going to react to when things don't go our way? And I think the next game we came out in Game 3 shows exactly what type of team we are and how we react to different situations. And I couldn't have been prouder of the boys.
Keegan, if you can describe for people just the heightened nature of playoffs and how aggressive and the grittiness that we're seeing out there, especially with that first series, how can you describe it and how much more fun is it now and kind of getting that chance to play in the playoffs?
Yeah, it's the best time of year. I mean, we'll say it over and over again. Emotions are high. We already played these teams in the Pacific Divisions a ton of times through the year. So, you're already a little boiled over by the time you face each other. And then you play a team 5 or 7 times in a row, back-to-back, nights after nights, and you're facing the exact same guys. I mean, it's only natural for the emotions to boil over and the physicality to pick up and the speed to pick up. So, but that's why people love watching. That's why we love playing in these games. And it's, like I said, it's the best time of year.